Okay. So you know how everyone's always talking about like what's happening in crypto? Well, we're going to get into that today.
Absolutely.
We are diving deep into the monthly market insights report from Binance Research.
For sure.
These guys, they pretty much know what they're talking about.
Yeah, one of the, leading research firms out there for crypto.
Yeah. So if you're looking for, the down low
Right.
on December's crypto activity,
For sure.
like stick with us.
Absolutely. This is the place to be.
We're going to get into it.
Yeah, December was pretty wild.
I bet it was wild.
It was wild. We saw the total crypto market cap hit an all-time high of $3.91 trillion.
3.91 trillion?
$3.91 trillion US dollars.
That's insane.
A lot of money sloshing around.
A lot of money.
It was really driven by, a confluence of positive news.
Right.
We saw increasing regulatory clarity.
Okay, so like governments are figuring out how they want to approach crypto.
Yeah, exactly. They're starting to provide frameworks and guidelines, which, reduces uncertainty and makes institutional investors more comfortable.
Gotcha.
And then we also saw a lot of institutional adoption.
Okay, institutions. So like big companies?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hedge funds, asset managers, even pension funds.
Oh.
Starting to allocate capital to crypto assets.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, MicroStrategy.
Oh, yeah. I heard of MicroStrategy.
The company led by Michael Saylor, they continued to buy Bitcoin throughout the month.
Gotcha.
They were actually included in the NASDAQ 100 index.
Wow.
Which is, a major milestone for a company holding that much Bitcoin.
Right.
And it kind of shows the growing acceptance of Bitcoin as a mainstream asset.
So you're telling me that like Bitcoin is going up?
Well, Bitcoin had a pretty good December.
Okay.
It hit a new all-time high.
Okay. What was the all-time high?
Of 108,000.
108,000?
108,000 US dollars.
Okay, now I'm getting excited.
I know, right? Everyone thought it was going to the moon, but
Oh, well, there's always a but.
There is always a but in the crypto world, the Fed kind of threw a curveball.
Oh, what did they do?
They announced that they were going to reduce the number of rate cuts.
Rate cuts, explain that to me.
So rate cuts are basically when the Federal Reserve lowers interest rates to stimulate the economy.
Okay.
And they had initially signaled that they might cut rates several times in 2025.
Gotcha.
But they scaled back those plans.
So less stimulation.
Less stimulation.
Okay.
And that spooked the markets,
okay,
including the crypto market.
I can imagine. Why would that spook the markets?
Well, because it signals that the economy might not be as strong as people thought.
Gotcha.
And that maybe the Fed is worried about inflation. Right. And so investors tend to get risk averse.
So they pull out of their riskier investments.
Exactly. Like they move into safer assets like bonds or gold. Okay. And that caused a pretty significant correction.
How significant?
About $500 billion.
$500 billion.
Yeah, it was wiped out from the total crypto market cap.
Okay, so that 3.91 went down to about like 3.4.
Yeah, around there.
Okay.
So it was a pretty big drop.
Yeah.
But it's important to remember that Bitcoin still closed the year with a gain of 123.4%.
Oh, wow. So it still went up.
Oh, yeah. It still had a massive gain.
Even after that correction.
Even after that correction.
Wow.
And what's really interesting is that Bitcoin actually became
the
7th largest asset globally.
7th.
Yeah. It surpassed Saudi Aramco.
Like the oil giant.
The oil giant.
Saudi Aramco.
Yep.
Wow.
So that's a pretty big deal.
Okay, so what does that tell me?
It tells you that Bitcoin is becoming a more and more important asset class.
Okay.
It's being taken seriously by investors.
Okay.
And it's gaining mainstream acceptance.
Okay, so what does that mean for like the average person who's invested in Bitcoin?
Well, it suggests that Bitcoin could continue to grow in the long term.
Right.
But it also highlights the importance of being prepared for volatility.
So buckle up.
Buckle up.
Gotcha.
Because it's going to be a bumpy ride.
All right, so speaking of bumpy rides, let's talk about stablecoins.
Oh, yeah.
Because December saw some interesting stuff there.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a big shakeup in the stablecoin market.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, Ethena's USD stablecoin kind of came out of nowhere.
Ethena USD.
Yeah.
Okay, never even heard of it.
It's a relatively new stablecoin.
Right.
But it exploded in popularity.
Okay.
And it became the 3rd largest stablecoin.
Surpassing
it.
EAI. That's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Okay, so how did this happen?
Well, a couple of things. First, the high yields that people were getting from staking USD.
Explain staking to me.
So staking is basically when you lock up your crypto to help secure the network.
Oh.
And in return, you earn rewards.
Okay.
And USD was offering really attractive staking rewards.
Right.
So people were flocking to it.
Gotcha.
And then second, USD got adopted as collateral on OV.
OV, is that like a lending platform?
It's a major lending platform in the decentralized finance space.
DeFi.
DeFi, exactly.
Okay.
So this basically means that more and more people are using USD in their day-to-day transactions and investments.
Okay, so it's getting more integrated into like the whole crypto ecosystem.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
It's becoming a more integral part of the DeFi ecosystem.
Okay, that makes sense.
And it shows the rapid evolution of the stablecoin landscape and the innovative ways that DeFi is attracting users.
Right, so people are finding new ways to like use their crypto to make money.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
You're finding new ways to generate yield. And to participate in the DeFi ecosystem. And stablecoins are playing a key role in that.
Okay, so speaking of DeFi, it looks like December was a pretty big month for that too.
It was a huge month for DeFi.
Okay, what happened?
We saw record-breaking trading volumes on decentralized exchanges.
Okay, so what kind of volumes are we talking about?
Decentralized spot trading volume hit $326 billion US.
326 billion?
Yeah.
That's insane.
And decentralized perpetuals trading volume reached $356 billion US.
That's even more insane.
That's a lot of trading activity.
So what was driving this surge?
Well, there are a few factors. One is the growing popularity of decentralized perpetuals exchanges.
Okay, decentralized perpetuals exchanges.
Yeah. These are platforms that allow you to trade perpetual contracts.
Okay, perpetual contracts. Remind me what those are.
So perpetual contracts are basically futures contracts that don't have an expiry date. So you can hold them indefinitely. They're becoming really popular in the crypto space because they offer a lot of flexibility and leverage.
Yeah, leverage is like you can borrow money to trade with.
Exactly. You can amplify your gains, but also your losses.
Gotcha.
So it's important to be careful.
Right.
But platforms like Hyperliquid, have really taken off. And they've contributed to a massive 370% increase.
Wow, 370%.
Yeah.
Okay.
In decentralized perpetuals trading year to date.
So people are really into these perpetual contracts.
They're really into them.
Okay.
And then another factor driving the growth of DeFi is the increasing total value locked, or TVL.
Okay, TVL.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So TVL is basically a measure of how much crypto is locked up in DeFi protocols.
Oh, like lending platforms and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Lending protocols, staking protocols, all sorts of DeFi protocols.
Okay.
And we saw new peaks in TVL in December. Lending protocols reached a TVL of $55 billion US.
Wow.
And liquid staking protocols hit $71 billion US.
71 billion. Okay, so what does that tell us about DeFi?
It tells us that people are becoming more confident in the DeFi platforms. They're willing to lock up more crypto to earn yields and to participate in this ecosystem. So it's a really positive sign.
Okay, so basically DeFi is booming.
DeFi is booming.
Got it.
It's growing rapidly.
Okay, so Bitcoin's going up. Stable coins are evolving. DeFi is booming. What else? What other trends should we be looking out for?
Well, one of the most interesting trends is the rise of AI agents.
AI agents, okay.
Yeah.
Like robots?
Well, not exactly robots. Like AI-powered bots that are becoming more and more prevalent in the crypto space.
So what are these AI agents doing?
Well, they're doing a lot of things. They're providing market analysis, they're offering entertainment, and they're even executing trades.
So like those Twitter accounts that give you daily Bitcoin updates.
Yeah, that's one example.
Okay.
Like APT.
APT.
Yeah, it's an AI-powered Twitter bot.
Gotcha.
That provides daily market analysis.
Right.
But there are also more sophisticated platforms emerging.
Okay.
Like virtuals.
Virtuals, yeah.
And I16's is ELIZA framework.
I16's, they're like a big venture capital firm, right?
Yeah, they're one of the leading venture capital firms in the crypto space.
Okay.
And they're developing a framework for building and deploying customizable AI agents.
So like you can create your own AI agent?
Yeah, potentially.
Wow, that's crazy.
It is pretty wild.
Okay, so what's the big deal with these AI agents?
Well, they have the potential to revolutionize how we interact with crypto.
Okay.
They can help us navigate the complexities of the market.
Right.
They can provide us with personalized insights.
Gotcha.
And they can even execute trades on our behalf.
Wow. So they can make crypto like way easier for the average person.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
They could make it more accessible,
right,
and more efficient,
gotcha,
and more profitable.
Okay, so AI agents are definitely something to keep an eye on.
Definitely.
So to recap, December was a pretty crazy month for crypto.
It was a roller coaster.
Yeah, we had Bitcoin's wild ride, the rise of USDe, the continued growth of DeFi, and the emergence of these AI agents.
Absolutely.
So what's next?
Well, that's the million-dollar question.
Right.
What's going to happen in 2025?
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, one big thing to watch is the incoming Trump administration.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's back.
He's back.
So what do you think that means for crypto?
Well, it's hard to say.
Right.
He's been pretty unpredictable in the past on this issue.
Right.
But his administration could have a significant impact on the crypto space.
So how so?
Well, they could create a more favorable regulatory environment.
Okay, so like make it easier for crypto companies to operate.
Yeah, okay.
Or they could take a more restrictive approach.
Right, like crack down on crypto.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of a wait-and-see situation.
It is a wait-and-see situation.
Gotcha. Well, that's definitely something to think about.
Absolutely.
As we move into the new year.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting year for crypto.
I bet it is. All right, well, if you want to learn more about all these trends, I definitely recommend checking out the full report.
Absolutely.
From Binance Research.
It's a great resource.
It is.
For staying up to date on the latest developments.
Okay, well, that's it for our deep dive into December's crypto market.
Hi.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
It was great to be here.
Anytime.
Jack. See ya.